I was just kind of thinking, I can't believe this is where I'm at in my life. I'm using an alcohol monitoring device just to be able to see my kid. Alcohol was definitely the main role player in the divorce and ultimately the main problem. It became the main problem in my marriage. My name's Doug. I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I've been in the Air Force for 23 years. I'm a big fan of the outdoors. Love to do sports, just a lot of outdoorsy type stuff. It's been a very rocky road for a long time. My norm was daily drinking, and I didn't see a problem with that. You would think somebody says, I want a divorce, that would make you change, but it's not always that easy. It's hard to kind of pull yourself out of a dark hole, and you just don't see how you can ever get back to where you were again. During the process of determining custody, I was kind of anticipating the worst, and I think the worst was not ever being able to see my son. One of the stipulations that I had to agree to in order to see my son was to get an alcohol monitoring device. And I had to do that for 6 months after the divorce was finalized. I was totally against it. I did not want to do it, naturally, I think. And my lawyer instantly suggested SoberLink. So I get online and I look up SoberLink and I see the prices for SoberLink, and I'm thinking, are you kidding me? I gotta pay this much money for something that I don't even wanna do, that I'm being kind of forced to do? Well, that didn't necessarily make me want to go with SoberLink. My lawyer suggested, if you wanna look for another company that provides the same service, go and find it and then call me back and we'll see if we can make that work with your wife and her lawyer. So I just went online and there it was, BACtrack monitoring, and I clicked on it and it provided everything that the other company did at a much more affordable price. So I suggested BACtrack to my lawyer. My lawyer said okay, suggested it to my wife's lawyer, and they agreed. And that's how I was led to BACtrack. And as I started using it, it became more comfortable. And as I got through some recovery and kind of changed my attitude about alcohol monitoring, it became less of a negative thing and became more of a positive thing in my life. Thinking about my son, thinking about my health, those were factors. Thinking about my career, those were things that I wanted to hold on to. I wanted to keep. I didn't want those to go away in my life. What surprised me the most about using BACtrack View was that I was gonna wind up liking it. I guess I was feeling a lot better about myself at the time, and I was feeling better about my progress. And I think that using BACtrack View and looking at the calendar on the app and just seeing all the green bars, it's just like, and you can actually look back, months and see all this progress, patting yourself on the back, praising yourself for all the hard work that you've done. It would be beneficial for anybody. Anybody who's looking to just make some changes when it comes to alcohol. It can affect anybody in any way, any walk of life.